After the terrorist attack at Crocus City Hall, Russia was hit by a wave of xenophobia. Among the 11 people detained in connection with the attack are citizens of Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan. Citizens of Central Asian countries have been subject to strict checks upon entry into Russia for several days now. Many of them are not allowed to leave the airport. Others are reported with an entry ban. They write about this on social networks. Radio Liberty reports that raids on migrants have intensified in Russian cities, and they themselves complain about pressure from security forces.
The purpose of these raids is to demonstrate to the population of Russia cheaply, effectively, and as far as possible without consequences that the government in this state is supposedly effective and supposedly fulfills the wishes of the people. From my point of view, these raids have such a legitimizing effect for the authorities. They definitely correspond to the request of a significant part of the country's population.
According to experts, Russia is playing a double game against migrants from Central Asia. On the one hand, the Kremlin contributes to inciting hatred towards newcomers, but because of their significant influence on the Russian economy, it secretly facilitates their migration. Analysts also emphasize that the Kremlin wants to use Central Asian citizens as soldiers in the war against Ukraine.
At the level of regions of Russia, they conclude agreements with the Tajik government on sending migrants to certain areas where there are not enough workers. But at the same time, in order to calm the far-right forces, national chauvinists within Russia itself, they must direct all this negativity against a certain group, the most vulnerable group, the Tajiks. Most likely the result of these pressures will be that Tajik migrants will be forced to justify themselves, show their loyalty, patriotism towards the Russian Federation and nothing else but participate in the war against Ukraine.
Russian officials are actively discussing the need to tighten policies towards migrants. In particular, this concerns limiting the term of employment contracts with foreigners and the expulsion of migrants who do not work according to their profile. Experts say such rhetoric cannot be used for too long. In their opinion, xenophobia at the public and state levels will only harm the Russian leadership, since the massive outflow of migrants will have a very negative impact on the Russian economy.
Migrants are here not because of the humanism of the Russian authorities, but they are here as a community. They are here because without them the economy will be completely on fire. I think they will achieve a situation when a particular guy, Tajik or Kyrgyz, no matter who, he will think, so if I go to Russia, I will earn this much, and if I will not go to Russia but somewhere else, then I will earn, let's say, 40% less, but the police will not pursue me. I won't be put face down in the asphalt. I won't be tortured, and so on.
Russian citizenship of migrants does not protect them from discrimination either. Human rights activist Valentina Chupik, who specializes in the problems of newcomers, said in a commentary to Current Time that approximately 24 people are brought to the Cheremushkinsky court in Moscow every hour for deportation. 3 of them turn out to be ethnic Tajiks with Russian citizenship. According to the human rights activist, they are not accused of crimes, they are accused of being migrants. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Andriy Dmitrenko, UATV News.